Hello everyone and welcome to my home and away news. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital comings and goings. Caitlin Reilly in tribute episode, Sean back and a new villain. GH casting news promises that Hallmark alum Cameron Matheson joins the General Hospital family soon. So far, it's a mystery as to who Cameron's character is. But the actor is ecstatic to be on board and in the soap world again. Also, Sean Butler returns soon after a lengthy absence. And Sean's sticking around because the actor's on contract again. It looks like Sean's return is to help Jason Morgan, Steve Burton. Together, Stone Cold and Sean Butler may try to eliminate Cyrus Renaud, Jeff Kober, for good. Sean is still in Pentonville. So, Sean Butler will likely cross paths with his fellow inmate Jason soon. Suspect General Hospital casting updates. General Hospital comings and goings confirm Caitlin Reilly plays in a tribute episode to her father, John Reilly, who passed away in January. Longtime GH lovers know John as legacy character Sean Dunley. Back in the day, Sean was poisoned by polonium, along with his wife Tiffany Hill, Sharon Wyatt. Currently, that ties into the storyline with Peter August, Wes Ramsey. Peter's father, Caesar Faison Anders Hove, was part of the scheme to poison Tiffany to get revenge on Sean. Annie, is Tiffany and Sean's daughter, whose name comes from their good friend Anna Devane, Finola Hughes. So, Caitlin will probably return as Annie to team up with Anna to bring down Peter. Caitlin is honored to play her dad's daughter on General Hospital. The Sudzer was a huge part of John Reilly's life for many years, so Caitlin practically grew up on set. Now, Caitlin Reilly says she's so grateful to take part in the tribute to her father and his character, Sean Dunley. And Caitlin knows he will be by her side in spirit cheering her on. GH comings and goings reveal a new face in Pentonville ready to make life difficult for Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn. Prison inmate Hilda has eyes on Alexis, and things get intense soon on General Hospital. Hilda attacks Alexis, likely to make sure the former attorney knows not to cross her. Thankfully, Alexis' cellmate Maggie, Sydney Walsh, seems to be in her corner. But there's only so much Maggie can do to help. Clearly, Alexis must toughen up if she wants to survive prison. So, she may stand up to Hilda to let her know she can't be bullied. Don't miss a second of GH to see Caitlin Reilly debut as Annie and if she can help stop Faison's evil son for good on the ABC soap opera. Port Charles never rests. Just when fans think they've caught their breath from one shocking twist, the soap serves up another. With new arrivals, heartbreaking goodbyes, and a villain lurking in the shadows, General Hospital is setting the stage for a stormy fall. The latest comings and goings pack an emotional punch, especially with a touching tribute to a beloved actor, the return of a familiar face, and the unsettling arrival of a dangerous adversary. Let's dive into the latest shakeups hitting the canvas. Caitlin Reilly returns for a special tribute episode. Viewers will want to keep the tissues close because Caitlin Reilly, daughter of late soap legend John Reilly, Sean Dunley, is returning to GH for a special one-off appearance. The moment is steeped in both on-screen and off-screen meaning. Caitlin first stepped into Port Charles back in 2021, when the show aired its heartfelt memorial to her father after his passing. Fans remember how beautifully she embodied the daughter role, honoring his legacy and connecting with longtime viewers who had followed Sean Dunley's adventures for decades. This new tribute episode promises to revisit that spirit of remembrance. Word is, Caitlin's character will be woven into a story involving Anna Devane, Felicia Scorpio, and Max Scorpio, characters whose lives were so closely intertwined with Sean's back in the WSB days. Expect flashbacks, heartfelt conversations, and emotional beats that pay homage not just to Sean, but to the golden era of GH's spy storytelling. For Caitlin, this return is more than acting. It's a continuation of her father's memory in a place he cherished. For viewers, it's a chance to relive the magic of a character who defined an era and to see that legacy live on through his daughter. Sean Butler back in Port Charles. Another big return is shaking things up. Sean Blakemore is stepping back into the role of Sean Butler. Fans were left hanging when Sean exited after his release from prison, despite storylines hinting at romance and a new beginning. Now, he's back, and insiders tease that his return isn't just a short stint. Sean's comeback opens several doors. A reunion with Alexis? Their friendship and deep bond remain unresolved. Alexis has been struggling to balance her personal life with her professional reinvention, and Sean could easily re-enter as both support and potential romance. A fatherly role with TJ. Sean's relationship with his son has been one of redemption and healing. With TJ now building his own life and career, Sean may have to grapple with feeling left behind, or perhaps stepping into new territory as a guiding father figure. Old ties with Sonny. Let's not forget, Sean once worked for Sonny Corinthos. With Sonny's empire under constant threat, will Sean be pulled back into mob drama, or will he finally put that chapter of his life behind him? Expect Sean to face temptation, conflict, and maybe even danger. His presence is likely to stir trouble in more ways than one. A new villain lurks in the shadows. Every good soap needs a villain, and General Hospital is ready to unleash its next big bad. While details are under wraps, early teases suggest this new character isn't just a temporary menace. They're being groomed as a long-term threat to Port Charles. Rumors hint the villain could be connected to the WSB shakeup and the darker corners of international intrigue. With Victor Cassadine gone, a power vacuum has formed, and someone ruthless is stepping in to claim control. Here's what's being speculated. The villain may have ties to the Cassadine family, ensuring that the dynasty of danger lives on. They could be linked to pikemen, bringing Jason, Carly, and Sonny right back into high-stakes mob wars. Or, perhaps most chilling, they might arrive under a disguise of respectability, posing as an ally while secretly orchestrating chaos behind the scenes. Whatever the case, their storyline promises to entangle multiple characters. Anna, Jordan, and even Dante could find themselves in the crosshairs as law enforcement clashes with this mysterious new foe. And if they're as dangerous as spoilers tease, nobody in Port Charles balance of nostalgia and new danger. What makes this round of comings and goings so compelling is the balance between honoring the past and steering toward the future. Caitlin Reilly's tribute episode grounds the show in its rich history, reminding fans why they've stayed invested for decades. Meanwhile, Sean's return injects a dose of familiarity and unfinished business. And the new villain? They provide the forward momentum, ensuring GH doesn't just rest on nostalgia but keeps pushing into uncharted, thrilling territory. This blend is exactly what longtime viewers crave. The comfort of beloved characters, the bittersweet tug of goodbyes, and the adrenaline of looming danger. Speculation. Who will be most affected? Anna Devane. As someone tied to Sean Dunley's history and the WSB, Anna will likely be at the emotional center of Caitlin's tribute. She may also be one of the first to confront the new villain, Sean Butler. His return will ripple through Alexis, TJ, and possibly Sonny's circles. He may find himself pulled between peace and old loyalties. The Corinthos clan. If the new villain is linked to pikemen or mob power shifts, Sonny, Carly, and Jason could once again face impossible choices. The next generation. TJ, Molly, Christina, and even younger players like Jocelyn may find themselves impacted as the storylines intersect across families. The bigger picture. Why these moves matter. Soap comings and goings aren't just casting notes, they're strategic storytelling decisions. Bringing Caitlin Reilly back acknowledges the emotional core of GH's history, strengthening fan loyalty. Reintroducing Sean taps into unfinished business and provides fresh material for underused characters. Introducing a new villain sets the stage for years of suspense. Together, they remind fans that Port Charles is never static. It evolves, expands, and surprises. Final thoughts. General Hospital thrives when it honors the past while boldly stepping into the future. Caitlin Reilly's tribute will be a moving nod to legacy, Sean Butler's return rekindles ties that fans have missed, and a new villain promises to keep everyone on edge. As the weeks unfold, Port Charles will be a whirlwind of love, grief, danger, and redemption, the hallmarks of great daytime drama. One thing is certain. No one will come through these changes unscathed, and fans won't want to miss a second of what's ahead.